Spiritual MYK. Spiritual Mike. What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing? Alright, y'all. I'm gonna come up right off the rip. I'm gonna make this video, right? It's a beautiful day outside. Make sure you guys are, if you're on semen retention right now, you gotta make sure you're going outside and getting some nature, right? You need nature because it's just gonna replenish your body. It's gonna help any of those urges that you couldn't control, just release out your body. Nature's gonna pull that type of shit right from your body. You gotta make sure you're in nature, right? Connecting with yourself, connecting with your higher self, right? Because you're on semen retention, so you're raising your Kundalini energy, right? Now your Kundalini energy is one of your biggest lifeline energies, right? The more you raise your Kundalini energy, the more you're gonna feel more confident, the more you're gonna feel like a better person, the more you're gonna feel like I guess they say alpha state. They talk about you being an alpha state, which is just a label. Don't listen to no labels that the society will give you. But I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos are young, right? Okay, so for y'all young boys, right, that are on semen retention, you gotta make sure you watch who you're talking to, because there's a lot of girls that are called. Let me explain it to y'all. A lot of these girls want your energy, right? So you gotta make sure you ain't giving your energy, right? I'm talking about when you're on semen retention, girls will just come. They want to steal your energy. I'm not lying. You gotta protect your energy. When I tell you that so before I was on semen retention, like the girls wouldn't be as bad, like they weren't like that bad. But now when I'm on semen retention, it's like they feel your energy, like they just want your energy because you're trying to resist from them. And when you resist from a female, they actually like that. Like, because females actually crave attention, right? So like when a female starts craving attention, they'll crave you more, right? As an individual. That's just kind of how it is, right? But what I'm trying to tell y'all is you need to make sure you're watching who you talk to, who you speak to, right? Because energy can only be transferred. So if you're talking to a low vibe person, right, what type of energy do you think you're going to take in with yourself, right? You are trying to raise your vibration. You're functioning at a high vibe state, right? Especially if you're on semen retention, you are raising your vibration every single day. Your energy is getting more, it's getting more high. The more that you raise it, the more that you take care of it, the more that you harness it, right? Because it's a very, very, very powerful energy that you're holding on to, right? So what you got to understand is that there's a lot of girls that you're going to see different now that you're on semen retention. You're not going to have the same friends anymore. You're not going to be able to talk to the same people anymore. You're just not going to see the world the same. You're going to see the world as like a different place, right? You're going to see them as like, you're just doing your own thing, right? Because you're going to come across a lot of females, then you're going to just see their true attention of like who they actually are as like a true individual. Like you're going to see who they really are as an individual. And you're going to be like, you know what? Like, I'm not really trying to vibe with that. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to go off all what you vibe. Like, because your energy is so high now, you're going to go off just vibes, like what you feel. And a lot of the time when you're with a female or when you're talking to a female, you're going to know their vibe right away. A female is going to sense your energy, but you're also going to sense their energy, right? And what I'm trying to get with this is that the more that you raise your vibration, the more that you separate yourself from the crowd, which is the matrix, by the way, the more that you separate yourself from everyone that's around you, the more you're going to really see how this world really is, right? The more you take care of yourself, the more you start to learn yourself, you're going to really learn that there's a lot of people in this world that don't take care of themselves. They don't work on themselves every single day like you are. They don't try to get on semen retention. They don't try to do mental health practices. They don't take care of their mental health. Right? And then they realize, why do I feel like this? Why am I in fear? Why am I so depressed? Right? Because that's majority of the society of how they live today, right? But what you got to understand, right, is that taking care of yourself is going to be the healthiest habit. Is the healthiest thing you should do in this life. Oh, I got a big ass zit. I didn't even notice until now. But you gotta really take care of yourself, right? I know a lot of y'all are trying your hardest, right? You're taking your cold showers, you're meditating, right? And y'all see, right, listen, I take care of myself, right? My acne is gone, right? But there's some days when I just like, bro, I have a little bit of acne, right? But it'll go away because I work on myself and I take care of myself. But it happens, right? And see, a lot of y'all don't understand that the food that you eat is gonna make you break out, right? A lot of y'all are like, wait, why am I still breaking out? It's because of the food that you're eating, right? The other day, I've been having I had a lot of sweets the other day, right? And just because I had sweets, says, oh, you're not spiritual because you had sweets. No, you can still be spiritual and have a little bit of sweets. I'm young on my journey. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, right? But I take care of myself. That's the big thing, right? I don't try to eat junk food all the time, but there's some days when I mess up. But you have to watch who you're talking to, right? This is going back to what I was talking about this whole video. Watch who you're talking to. Watch who you're speaking to, because just that one person that you're talking to could steal all your energy. Once you mess up on semen retention, all that hard work that you ever worked for is gone, and it's time to go. And when it's gone, you have to go work hard again and get that energy and build that energy right back up, because it doesn't just come back on its own, right? All that, I'm telling you, when you relapse on semen retention, when you're talking to a female, as soon as you relapse, all of that energy is gone. That's why it's important to stop talking to so many females on your phone and just to focus on yourself. Cut off Snapchat, cut off Instagram. Just focus on yourself, because the girls that you're talking to are gonna be the reason why you relapse, because you're gonna realize that the girls are just as horny as us. They're just as wild, and that they crave sexual attention. It's just we give it to them too much, and they feel like they have a power over us. But when you stop chasing a female, when you stop giving them that sexual power that they truly know they can have, they'll start doing it to you, and then you'll be like, wait, I'm not focused on that right now, and then you'll be the girl, right? You see how it works? You see how this game is played? Once you play the game, you're gonna really understand how this game really how it works, right? But anyways, guys, that's a short little video. I want you guys to make sure you are aware of who you are talking to, right? Because if you're not aware of who you are talking to, right, you could be talking to someone negative, right? And you could be building up negative energy on semen retention, right? And you want to be building the most positive energy you can on semen retention, because you want to become more of a positive person. You want to become a better person in some way, right? So you don't want to be talking to anyone negative, and you don't want to be talking to any distractions. A lot of the females you talk to are distractions, right? Do not fall for the distractions. Do not fall for the things that girls are gonna tell you. Do not fall for just the traps that you're gonna be led to, right? So take care of yourself and make sure you are aware of who you're talking to. And as always, Spiritual MYK, and I'm out.